Vinny, don't touch him, brother. Look at that.
Whenever you're ready.
You know, first I'd like to start by complimenting the Cleveland Browns, man. I thought they brought it tonight. It was a hard-fought game. They made more plays over the course of 60 minutes than we did. Obviously, we got to own our portions of it. Particularly early on, man, I thought it took us too long to warm up to the action. You know, we were penalized, some pre-snap penalties. It just wasn't really sharp. We got going, our guys fought, but it wasn't enough to secure victory. And so it's painful, but it's life in this business. We'll take a look at the tape and learn from it, man. We're in the midst of some thick AFC North action, and so no rest for the weary, man. We got a big one coming up. But again, compliment the Browns on bringing it, particularly early on. Took us too long to warm up to the action. Questions?
Mike, they sacked Russ 4 times, I think 3 in the first half. What were they doing that was effective?
I guess that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying it took us too long to warm up to the action. They brought it, and they brought it instantly early on. Thought we settled down and got competitive, but as you mentioned, it produced some negativity, particularly in the first half.
Can you explain what happened on that call where you ended up accepting the penalty after they said you declined it? Why did you accept?
I thought it was a grounding. Initially, I couldn't hear the officials. I thought it was a grounding. When I realized that it wasn't ruled a grounding, I got information from them and made the call that we wanted to make. The distance was more important to us. If it wasn't grounding, we wanted to move them 5 yards back. They were potentially kicking into the wind, and so we wanted to stop them, man, and make the field goal a longer one.
Mike, what were they able to do in the middle of the field with the passing game?
You know, I don't know that I felt a lot of things there. I'd have to look at the tape. I don't know that it was a consistent pattern there. They made some plays.
Mike, is there a common denominator to the short yardage struggles you guys have had, particularly on 3rd and 4th and short?
You know, I'd have to take a look at it, but more than anything, I thought they brought it tonight in those instances, particularly there early on.
Anyone else?
Mike, did some of the weather dictate how much you used Justin today?
No, I don't think that the weather was a factor. We had intentions on using him, and we did. You know, I don't know that the weather conditions were a factor in that decision-making.
Where did you feel like the play broke down with Jerry Jeudy catching that 15-yard pass to get them the first down instead of touchdown?
I'd have to see it, man. It happened over there on their bench, and, you know, my view was obstructed in terms of the coverage, and so I don't have the answer to that.
You didn't want to put yourself in a position to have a 4th down and have them kick the field goal rather than go for third and long?
Again, I wanted to back them up to make it a more problematic kick for them based on the conditions with them kicking into the wind.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right.